Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is a general reading for September 2021. You can apply this to your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node. So let's get some energy for y'all. So some general energy for Sagittarians for September. Some general energy. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Some energy for Sagittarians for September. Energy. Too many came out. Visualize abundance in all forms. Some energy for Sagittarians for the month of September. Some energy for Sagittarians for the month of September. Aqua aura, healthy communication and relationships, and one more. Some general energy for Sagittarius in the month of September. Tanzanite, ready to love again. Okay. Alright. So, kind of feels like I heard a lot of fast moving, fast approaching energy. It does feel like a lot of y'all are really refocusing and repurposing your energy, maybe back into your own lives, especially with donations, tithings, and charitable work being here. So give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will return to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like Jupiter energy here, like expansion. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of which that is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. And then aqua aura, heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication help you understood and be understood. And then Tanzanite, ready to love again. You are healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. Yeah, so a lot of y'all are really powerful manifestors. So it's like you don't let things get you down for too long. Is this energy here? It feels like a lot of y'all are really ready to restart, and like get back moving, get back out there again. For some of y'all, this might be a different situation. This might be the same situation where you're looking to move forward in a romantic relationship, or you're ready to rekindle a connection of some type. With this first card here, with basically charitable work, giving back to others, a lot of y'all might be really refocused perhaps on giving back to yourself and your community. So you could kind of be like spreading positive energy, maybe even hanging out with people more. A lot of this kind of feels like friendship. Some of y'all could be mentors to people, helping others from what you've learned is what I heard. So it's like you're trying to spread your knowledge to people. This doesn't always mean financially. It could mean, just things that you've learned, lessons in your life, and you're trying to kind of give people the tools, the resources that they need in their own life from your own experiences. But you could also be giving back to people financially as well, giving back to your community. There could be a lot of projects or a particular project that you've taken on recently that kind of like helps the collective, it helps the community, it might help the masses even. It does seem like there's something in the works here though that you've been doing for quite some time. I heard for some of y'all it was to take your mind off of a situation that might have like had you a little bit low for a second, but it quickly became like a passion for you. Or maybe the energy that you felt from this situation, some type of I heard negative feeling, but it kind of just was like a lot of sadness that you might have felt from a past situation. You decided to turn that into something that could be helpful towards others. So being like a mentor of some type, creating workshops for healing, workshops for relationships, workshops for things that help people get their life back started again. Visualizing abundance in all forms. It kind of feels like with this situation, you made the best out of nothing. So this situation in the past could have left you very hurt. It could have left you very broken, like not really understanding where your life purpose or life plan was going to take you next. But it kind of feels like y'all got on that wave pretty quickly of like, there's some type of silver lining in this. That's why I said earlier, there's a lot of like Jupiter energy here. Like there's expansion and growth even in the darkest times. Y'all found some type of silver lining. Seems like almost immediately through the rubble of stuff that occurred in the past. And you decided to make something out of these lessons that you learned in this situation, in this connection. And in essence, it returned itself back to you, and it's returning itself back to you tenfold here, because instead of deciding to mope around about the situation or really fixate on the situation, like just kind of sit there and feel hopeless about it or do nothing about it, you decided the best course of action was to share your experiences or help others in ways that you felt that you didn't know how, or that you felt like you couldn't be helped in the past. So it's like really giving back. A lot of y'all, again, are just giving back towards people that might be less fortunate in all ways. Again, financially, emotionally, educationally, just deciding to really focus on what you can build in your own life without needing somebody there. And the universe, it seems to be, is rewarding you for all your hard work, all the hard work that you have placed into this project, that you've placed into yourself from starting this project, from like hopping on and being a mentor, whatever you've done. It seems has definitely reached some type of community of some sort. Healthy communication in relationships. This could be something that you even have discussed with people, like how to work through communication issues and such. But it does seem like there has to be something with healing in regards to what you've done. But healthy communication in relationships. There could be a connection coming around soon, or a connection, again, rekindling itself, where you have to come face to face with this person, with this connection, and really focus on what's the next steps here. And then ready to love again. Again, seems to be this reconciling energy. It could be new love, or it could be somebody from your past where this time around, or this time, you are more healed, you're more knowledgeable of how to navigate situations like this. So it's kind of like it's coming to you at a right time now. Let's get some more energy for Sagittarius for the month of September. Get some more energy. Let's see. What's the general energy? Got 3 of Pentacles reversed. The Magician. Yeah, this is starting off pretty strong. Page of Wands reversed. Four of Wands upright. Knight of Cups upright. And get one more. Three of Wands reversed. Okay. Alright, so yeah, absolutely. So there was a lot of highs and lows. It seems like there was as there was a decrease, there was an increase, a decrease and increase. So it's like a lot of y'all really went through the fluctuations in this situation. Again, healing yourself, it seems to be the main thing here. The processes of going through, I heard feeling confident in yourself, but it doesn't really feel like confidence per se. It kind of feel like getting your zest back for life. A lot of y'all kind of like lost a little bit of like positivity around you when the situation happened. So maybe you became more jaded by life, or you felt like life, the people in life or life in general wasn't as good as you thought it was, or it wasn't as free and flowing as you thought it should be, because the situation might have like, it might have took you for a spin that you weren't expecting, especially with this Three of Pentacles reverse. It's just like, it kind of seems like there's a halted energy here where things were going okay, they were going decent, and then all of a sudden this fallout occurred with this person or this situation that made you kind of like take a step back and really reassess, like, am I in the right crowd, is what I heard. Like, am I in the right crowd? Am I doing this right? So a lot of y'all could have even like reassessed your own, I heard morals for some of y'all. Some of y'all have like laws to life is what I heard. So ways of living, the way you think you should be living. And a lot of y'all maybe had to reassess that. So let me clarify the Three of Pentacles. Strength reverse. Yeah. Okay, so a little bit of the same type of energy as Leo. So yeah, Three of Pentacles, this kind of like knocked you off of your game for a second. You probably, maybe you lost some people around you, or you lost somebody around you that you felt you could confide in, that you felt that you were close to, that you felt was very relatable to you on some degree, some level. And again, it took you back for a second. You were like, I wasn't expecting that. So there's a lot of things I heard that you brace yourself for, or you might not really attach yourself to, but this situation wasn't one of them. Kind of felt very close-knit, whether this was platonic, romantic, friends, family. It felt like there was something here. For a lot of y'all, this does definitely seem like it was something like bordering romantic, or at least very intimate to some degree. And it feels like you got sideswiped with the Strength card reverse. It feels like this is something that got taken away from you and it wasn't fair. And King of Cups. Yeah, the King of Cups here and the Seven of Swords that came out. Yeah, this is somebody that may have provided you some type of emotional support, or somebody that you really felt very emotionally tied to, close to, a bond that I heard couldn't find anywhere else. So somebody that really touched you in some type of way that nobody else ever had. But with the Seven of Swords here, like, they had other motives. They weren't as kind as they presented themselves to be. They were more conniving. Death reversed. Yeah, and this took you for a loop. So for a while you didn't want to admit this, it seems. Or maybe it just took you a long time to get over this situation. I heard a long time in terms for y'all. So maybe you get over things relatively fast, relatively easy. Again, those laws of life that you have might come into play with situations like this, letting things come and go as they may. But this situation, these people, this person, it really took you for a spin, because with this King of Cups energy here, again, they felt like somebody that you could really trust, you could really confide in. Like, I even felt it in my soul. So it's like a lot of y'all felt like your intuition was so on par with this, or it felt so natural, it felt so kind, it felt so welcoming, that how could it be that this person had the Seven of Swords to them? How could it be that these people, or this person, was actually not who they said they were? And it really just, it took you back for a second. A lot of y'all just were not expecting that. So you might have had some type of dark night of the soul for sure, where it was just like there was maybe like a bout of depression or sadness from this situation. And it really, again, made you think about what is the next best course of action to take for my life now, since this person or these people are not present. And for some of y'all were actually a little bit reliant on this situation, which I heard for some of y'all is very rare. But like actually having a deep connection with these people, or with this connection, it really felt like a heartbreak here. But with the Magician being the next card over, it's like you quickly kind of put this lesson into play is what I heard. So it's like you put this lesson into something that could be beneficial to you and to other people, it seems. So I'm gonna ask about the Magician. This kind of does seem to be about that donation and charitable work here, where it's like you made something from nothing. You made something from your experiences. Tell me more about the Magician. Six of Pentacles reversed, and then King of Swords reversed. Yeah, you made something from nothing here. And then the Ten of Swords. So it's like this situation with this person or these people, like not giving you what you need, or kind of like leading you on to some degree, not being truthful. Kind of like, it seems like this situation leads you to a very abrupt halt, a stop, where it's like, again, you had to reassess some of your ways of thinking, ways of living. And in essence, it seems like this is something that you turned into a lesson for not only yourself, but for a lot of people. Probably telling people, like, these are the signs that you need to look out for. If this is how you feel about this type of person or this situation, then it's more than likely this. It's like, I heard seminar for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all turn your experiences into just lessons for other people. Maybe seminars, maybe workshops on certain relationships, ways to spot frauds, ways to spot narcissists. It could just be things like that. I'm hearing that quite a bit. This Page of Wands, reversed energy. This situation still sets you back, though. Like, even though you decided to move forward with this route of action, again, being a mentor to somebody, allowing some type of knowledge to be learned about your situation, it still sets you back to some degree with this Page of Wands being here. Because for a lot of y'all, you were still trying to find yourself amongst the rubble. So it's like there was still a lot of hurt that came from this backstab of her. It was a lot of hurt. Still trying to identify what was the purpose of it. Really trying to find a purpose and a meaning for what happened here. It's kind of like a lot of y'all came to terms with, okay, this happened, but what was the reasoning behind why it happened and why it had to happen? So a lot of y'all were stuck in that mindset for quite some time. Queen of Swords reversed. Yeah, you were stuck in that mindset for quite some time, and that could have impeded the way that you communicated with others. So a lot of y'all could have became very detached and cold towards people, even though you were teaching people and benefiting people by your knowledge. You might have done this in a very detached way, kind of like nothing matters in this world. That's why you always have to detach yourself. Kind of like this rhetoric of you shouldn't stay too close to anybody, you shouldn't get too close to anybody. Or maybe you could have just applied this in your own life, where it just felt too intimate to be that vulnerable again. The Hermit. Yep, it felt too vulnerable to be that intimate again. So you decided the best course of action was to just help people from afar, perhaps, with the Hermit here. It's like, help people from afar with your words, but while also keeping your distance from other people. This Four of Wands here, though, again, this is this energy that it quickly, because you decided to spread your knowledge or in some type of way help others while also healing yourself in the progress. This Four of Wands is either came back around or it's coming back around. So this is this heart-to-heart communication with somebody from your past, or you getting into a new relationship, something that's healthier than the past. Let me ask about the Four of Wands. This is something that you kind of passively manifested. You weren't even thinking about it. You weren't even worried about it for some of y'all. Yeah. The Page of Swords. You passively manifested it through your tongue. So through word of mouth, through you speaking. Queen of Wands. Through your projects. Your ability and aptitude to help others through their own experiences. This doesn't have to be something major. This could have just been as easy as, or as simple as, like helping out friends through hard times, hard struggles. Maybe either again with finances, with their love life, with family, with friends. from your own experiences, like pouring back into others instead of just wallowing. You have successfully kind of like passively brought love back into your life, whether it be renewed love or it be new love. You brought it back into your life by really just focusing on those around you. Knight of Cups. So yeah, somebody is coming back into your life. Somebody does want to either give this a second chance around, or somebody wants to, I heard, show you how proud they are of you. So again, this could be a past person, but somebody here is also seeing you as some type of like ethereal person. Like they don't feel like you're real. Something about your energy is just very overwhelming is what I heard. The Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups is also here. So this could be soulmate, twin flame energy. Seven of Cups, somebody either that decided to move away from this, because again, past energy, somebody who either decided to move away from this and kind of explore other options, other people, but eventually came back around to you because they're realizing like, yeah, nobody else has what I'm looking for besides this person. Or this could be just kind of like a chance meeting is what I heard too. You kind of just meet this person per chance and things just click. But it seems like somebody here has probably just been watching you for quite some time too. With this this Knight of Cups, it's kind of like they wanna take a chance here. So tell me about the Three of Wands reverse too. Somebody definitely does want to take a chance here. It could be some worries on your end though about how this is gonna work out, especially with this Three of Wands. You're trying to figure out, do you want to make room for this person and how you want to go about that, it seems. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Three of Wands. The Lovers. Yep. So it's like this new energy is coming back into your love life again. Renewed or actual new love. It's coming back into your life, and now you're trying to figure out, how do I make space for this person? Do I want to make space for this person? Is this person really who I want to take a chance on? A lot of y'all are being very picky about who is within your life, because again, you've healed yourself effectively, but now for a lot of y'all, you're much more picky. The Ten of Swords here. So yeah, it's like you have had your heartbreak, you've had your betrayal, and now a lot of y'all are looking at like the end game. Like, if I bring this person into my life, what energy will that spawn into my life? Will they be somebody that backstabs me too? Is it worth it? Again, if this is the past person, your energy towards that could be the Ten of Swords. It could be absolutely not, like you don't want this person back, or you feel like it's just not the time right now for a lot of y'all. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. A lot of y'all don't want to feel dependent on anybody, is what I heard too. So presenting somebody into your life, bringing somebody back into your life, could make you feel like you are you're looking at the ideal again of needing to be next to somebody or having somebody with you, and you could feel like that makes you feel too dependent. And now a lot of y'all are just so about your independence and just wanting to be independent that you might not even want this love offer. Two of Wands. Yeah, this is this energy of like, I'm busy doing me, I'm busy focusing on me. So a lot of y'all might either hang off on this love situation and just be like, I'll think about it, I'll give it time, let's just see where things go, let's see how they progress. But the Six of Swords reverse came out here, and then the Knight of Wands reverse came out. So a lot of y'all, again, trying to see where things go. But for a lot of y'all, the Six of Swords is like moving forward from this, not wanting to settle your energy here, basically. It's like feeling like you just need more time by yourself. So a lot of y'all are kind of in this energy of just wanting to remain alone for a second. Two of Pentacles just came out randomly, and trying to figure out what's best for you. Knight of Swords. Figuring out, should you move towards this person, this situation, or should you should you just stay alone? Like, do you feel best alone, or do you feel like you need someone? Three of Cups reversed. I won't say need somebody like you feel like you need them, but do you want to bring their energy into your life? But with this Three of Cups reversed, maybe again, some of y'all are just like, there's too many people in my life. I feel like I can't offer them anything right now. For a lot of y'all, maybe friends might be swaying you too, saying like, didn't you just get out of something, like, or didn't you just get over so and so, or something like that. And that could potentially sway you too about not wanting to introduce somebody new or returning back into your love life. For some of y'all, this is for the best, but for others of y'all, I will say it's kind of like this that hyper independence that some of y'all have taken on. The fact that it's like you trusted somebody and they screwed you over with trusting them, and now maybe you're just hyper independent to the point of like, I don't want anybody in my life. I want to be free. I want to be forever free is what I'm hearing for some of y'all, and you're feeling like being tied down is what a relationship entails. Like, you think of relationships as immediately being tied down, or gaining feelings for somebody as being tied down and stuck. The Queen of Pentacles randomly came out. It's like y'all want to be y'all's own stability is what I'm hearing. You want to be your own stability. You don't want anybody to rely on. You don't want anybody to rely on you, and you don't want to be relied on. You just kind of want your own peace, it seems. But again, for some of y'all, you have to reassess: is this hyper independence, or is this simply kind of just like knowing your limitations? For some of y'all, it's a mix. So let me get some messages for Sagittarius for the month of September. So what are some messages? Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Some messages for Sagittarius for the month of September. Some messages for Sagittarius. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Okay. And one more. Two more actually came out. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges and happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay. Alright, yeah. So, kind of does seem to be following the same pattern with adversity and abundance here. A lot of y'all, again, overcame this adversity, these obstacles with this kind of like this blow to your ego perhaps, or just your trust in general, just trusting people. And again, trying to figure out the reason why that happened. A lot of y'all were really trying to figure out the reason that this betrayal happened. Like, what was the purpose for it? And a lot of y'all took on the challenge of taking that obstacle, that adversity, and creating abundance out of it. Again, giving back to people through all forms, whether it be financially, emotionally, knowledge-wise. You gave back to people. And with the Judgment card, it's like you decided that you wanted to either spread your knowledge in some degree or just help people, because you know that everybody has obstacles in their life. We're not on the same path, but some of our paths do intertwine with one another, especially when it comes to adversities. And so it seems like a lot of y'all really wanted to be there through times of struggle with people, because you know how it felt to be in difficult situations that just randomly presented themselves. And happiness. Again, a lot of happiness may be coming from the fact that you were able to help people and ultimately help heal yourself through this situation by really focusing on presenting your knowledge to others, presenting your resources to others, and in essence of healing yourself from this situation, and also understanding the purpose of why this situation happened, being at peace with that. And so that is all I have for y'all. I really hope this reading resonated, and I hope you enjoyed it.